Hey, 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 it's Frida joining you live from Frida's Closet. Uh, Forgive the mess, but this is my life right now. Actually, it's pretty organized compared to what it looked like last week. There's nothing on the floor. I just wanted to check in because Saving Our Legacy is still here, but Saving Our Legacy has been trying to save her life. So I know some of my other videos that you've seen talks a lot about saving my kids through me. Um, and I think I've probably even talked about some of the issues I had back in November 2025, several hospitalizations for mental health type disorders. And, and here's a funny thing. I was diagnosed with anxiety and depression April 2025, having panic attacks, crying spells, can't go to work, all of that that led me to a hospitalization for anxiety, which turned into me being transferred to a full time eating disorder clinic. Do a separate video about that. Um, and once I immediately got discharged from there, the next day I had fibroid surgery to move my fibroids. Um, because I also have extremely heavy bleeding and slight anemia, which may or may not have contributed to all of the things that I had going on. In the midst of that, I had a very stressful job, worked in special education as administration, and anybody that works in student services knows every single what's the word? It's not chaos, trauma. Every single crisis comes to you. So if there's a fight in a building, if somebody's vaping, and that's in addition to your IEP and 504 kids. More and more kids are being diagnosed with anxiety and autism spectrum disorder, diabetes, eating disorders. So the doctors are writing all these letters demanding 504 plans. That was me. Um, so my body just I guess was rejecting all the hard work I was doing, the mental strain I was going through, the lack of eating I was going through, the lack of sleeping I was going through, the over bleeding, like all of that contribute to my body shutting down. And it literally took me like 6 months to recover it. But here's where the story really begins and the lessons really come in. When I was due back to work and sending my return to work letters to show my employer that all my surgeries, everything when I was going to be clear, my employer decides to terminate me. Um, and suspended me without pay until a board meeting that was 6 weeks later, where I was supposed to be terminated. Which still I'm still working with them on for that. Um, Yeah, I felt like even if it's your right to terminate me, I know everybody's like, but FMLA, all that. Let's be clear, my FMLA had been exhausted. So they didn't have to hold my job. I guess my bigger issue was the communication piece and the fact that I almost died on the floor in your hallway. But well, it was an office, well, technically a hallway. Not once but twice. Yeah. So it was just like I felt like the audacity, but when I really had to sit back and think about it, we all know it's a business and people make business moves how they want to make them. But it just really like validated for me what I had learned through all my inpatient therapy I had gone through. And that's that these jobs don't care about us. Like we are workhorses. The system wants what it wants and it has a right to dispose of you when you break down a little bit. Like even a piece of office equipment, they'll send somebody out to repair it, but when I try to repair myself, it's a problem. And it really made me think, and it made me think about my children and the lessons that I was teaching them, because they're the lessons I learned from my own family. You work, 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 you be dependable, things of that sort. And everything had to be, you meet your deadlines, blah blah blah. Speaking of deadlines, I'm on here at 11:30 at night, 11:40. I got a 10-page paper to in 20 minutes that I have not started. And for the first time in my life, I don't care. Like I've been busy, I've been going through a lot, and I know I should care more about school deadlines, but I'll get it done by tomorrow night. And they're gonna have to just deal with that. I don't have to have an A plus. Dock my grade if you want to. I had to really think about that too. Like I'm working on my doctorate, and I'm paying y'all $4,500 a trimester, 12. So I'm paying you all about $13,000 a year to force me to write all these papers and to seem scholarly and become an expert in my field. So technically, y'all don't have jobs without my $13,000 and my fellow students $13,000. And I'm gonna let y'all stress me out over a deadline. Not happening anymore. Not happening anymore. Because one thing I know is they need me in that program as much as I want to be in there. They need me in there. So guess what they gonna do? Take off a point. I don't give a damn. Take a point off for 24 hours. I'm no longer people pleasing and doing things to serve others or demanding myself be perfect anymore. That's what landed me on the floor having a panic attack. I'm not doing it. So back to the point at hand. So yeah, my job is trying to terminate me. But while I've been off, um, I've been trying to get assistance in a lot of places, like short-term disability, um, unemployment, the state for food stamps. I haven't done LIHEAP yet, but I'm gonna do that. They did approve me for the Medicare card. Oh, and I'm still working on VA benefits for my daughter since she's supposed to get the GI Bill. Every last one of those systems is stressing me the hell out and causing me these gray hairs because every last one of them wants something from me or denies me or makes me jump through another hoop for crap that I'm owed. And it's frustrating. And I'm tired. Like that's five systems I'm trying to fight for what is rightfully due me. Snap cracked me up the most because I haven't had a reportable income since my last check was March 15th and it is May 28th. And by the grace of God, I still got money in my bank account. But that's because I'm manifesting greatness and wealth. And if money is missing, find it. God, find me some more money. I haven't worked in 2 months and my bills are paid. So oh, I forgot what I was saying. So those are five entities that yeah are stressing me out because they're old things to me, but they're making me jump through hoop after hoop after hoop, or denying me and making me appeal stuff, and it's just like, who got time for all this? And then when I start contacting lawyers, they telling me they ain't got time to take my cases. I'm like, let me just pay somebody to do it because it's beyond me. It's a lot. But Snap cracks me up the most because my daughter got approved for food stamps. I know she 18 and live in my house, but I put her on my application. They tell me that she's 18, even though she was about to finish high school and she was independent. How the hell her stuff approved and mine still ain't? And I have zero income. And she lived with me. And the letter they sent with my name on it got her listed for $298 a month, plus she gets 100 something for the summer or something. And mine say zero. I'm still not approved. She's like, this is so weird, but that might be the easiest one to fix because all the rest of them are super complicated. Like VA, I send in the form, fill it out, think I'm being proactive, get it to them like around this January, right before her 18th birthday. They send me a letter saying they're whatever they're missing they need, but it doesn't tell me what's missing. It's blank. So I get a call and the lady said, all I need is your verbal. There's really nothing missing. Okay, cool. Do you know a month later, I get a package from them saying the form that I filled out for her benefits is an old form and they're gonna need me to reapply. I got that damn form off y'all website. What the hell? I was like, and they told me to go online and apply. I can't get nowhere on the online system. I don't know what the blocker is. So I'm like, maybe I gotta reopen the account under just her name and hope that they approve me. And then hope that they retro it to the day I originally applied. So that's the kind of stuff I'm going through. But I'm the happiest I've probably been since I was a teenager. because none of it matters. None of it matters. I just want to be happy, and I'm happy despite not having much. I'm so happy. I'm going to garage sale selling everything out of my house. Like right now I'm doing house pictures and housewares things, and I'm going to a village garage sale to sell that stuff. My next one, I'm gonna focus on clothes, shoes, jewelry, purses. Anybody want some Jordans? I got about 10 pair of Jordans. I should just do a video on them and see who wants to buy them and name me a price. I sold my treadmill today. Gonna sell my elliptical. Like I just want to declutter my life and just get rid of everything and just be happy. Keep my expenses low and never work for nobody ever again. And that was the epiphany I had. I don't want to work for nobody again. I was applying for school districts, um, not even getting granted an interview. And I'm a little cocky, like, damn, I'm cold. Like, I done got healed. I done got all my stuff together. And I can't even get a call back from school districts. So, and I said, God, you're funny because I'm his daughter. And God is protecting me from the very bullshit that landed me on the floor having convulsions. Why am I still trying to run the massa after all I've been through? Hello? Anybody got an answer? Dumb, right? So I spent a week talking to Chat because Chat is my personal assistant. And it's some stuff on the horizon for Frida Lynette Foster and saving our legacy. Some of it involves school districts, but you know what it don't involve? Working a 9 to 5 and passing out from malnourishment and being overworked with nobody giving a damn, telling me they ain't gonna pay me tomorrow. That ain't on my list. So I'm documenting today. Frida is not applying for no more school districts. And I don't care who see this. I don't want to work for y'all. And I'm about to show anybody that does and feels the way I feel. I'm about to show y'all how to not work for them. How to support them without working directly for them if you so choose, because this some bullshit. And the way my nervous system has been wrecked for the last few years, I've been working in special ed since 2020. Kendall's 18 years, because right after I got pregnant with her, I went and worked for alternative school. So since she was born in what, 2008. The school system wrecked my nervous system. I might make that a book title. How the school system wrecked my nervous system and how I'm about to get it back. And how I'm about to show you parents how not to let your children's nervous system get wrecked by this crazy ass school system that we have here in the United States. That's it. I ain't gonna be here long because the next time I come on over here, I'm gonna be talking about the day to day and what I'm doing day to day. And when I get my first contract, I'm not applying. If it's not a contract job, I don't want it. And you would ask me this last year, I'd be like, but what about insurance? What about this? What about that? Medicaid gave me, the state gave me a medical card and won't even feed me. When I went into treatment this past year after co-insurance and co-pay, I owed them like $2,000. Never again. Every office visit, everything, surgery I have, whatever is gonna be paid off this medical card or this Obama Act, whatever it is, Affordable Care Act, and I'm not paying a dime. So since I don't have to pay a dime for that kind of stuff, guess what? I don't need as big of a paycheck, because that was another thing. I'm chasing money because everything's costing more. But that's because I'm paying more taxes and I'm paying more insurance costs. I'd rather look poor on paper. I'd rather look poor when I walk through the door, but just know I'm rich, bitch. And yes, and then I can talk how I want because I work for myself. Either you like it or you don't. I don't have to be so politically correct and all of that. I am who I am. I'm highly intelligent. People will pay for my expertise. And I don't have to work for one district to make an impact. I can work for 50 if I want and train other people to do so. Frida Lynette Foster is all about wellness this today and moving forward. And I suggest everybody get on the train with me. And I'm going to scream it to the mountaintops, whether you're 12 or 80, because eventually all your daughters are going to be 45-year-old women, perimenopausal, sick, can't sleep, panic attacks, nervous conditions, working hard, passing out, and nobody's going to care. So let's teach each other how to care and how to avoid all that shit. Let it's a space in the world for worker bees. I'm no longer a worker bee. I'm a mama make it be because I'm gonna make it happen. So let's make some things happen in 26 and start manifesting greatness and be happy and don't ever let nobody steal your joy or dim your light. You see that? It really is a light though. Ain't nobody gonna dim my light. Rest in paradise to my father, Frederick C. Foster. I wish you could see me today. You're probably with me listening to me right now. I know you're proud of me because you've always been on everything I did. You was proud of me when I was a worker bee. You was proud of me when I got leadership positions. I was still a worker bee. Now I'm about to be a make it bee. Peace and blessings.